Hello everybody, what is going on? My name is Freedom. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today we are going to be talking through the Fortnite V3 update patch notes. So I'm going to be talking through the overview, the battle royale and the save the world, everything that you're going to be able to get your hands on, everything that you're going to be able to get from the battle pass, and everything that you're going to be able to get in save the world, and everything else including bug fixes and everything. Okay, we're just going to talk about it all. So let's get straight into this video. So it says the time has come for a new season of Fortnite, Season 3. Loot lovers will be excited to know that this season's battle pass has more tiers and all new cosmetic rewards. So that is going to be freaking awesome. Command the power of the mighty hand cannon. So there's going to be a brand new pistol that's been brought to the game. If you guys didn't know, it's been called the hand cannon. And experience Fortnite Battle Royale at 60 frames per second on PS4, PS Pro, Xbox One and Xbox One X. Last but certainly not least, we've made hefty improvements to building blocks of build mode. So, get lost in heroic sounds of all new orchestral music score, explore the fresh Lunar New Year questline and unlock new weapons and heroes, all coming to save the world. Season 3 Battle Pass Battle Royale. So we're going to get into the Battle Royale side of things. The Season 3 Battle Pass is now available in-game. Well, it's not actually available right now. Well, I guess it kind of is, considering that we've got the downtime at the moment. So it is available right now in-game, featuring all new outfits, back bling, skydiving effects and more. More tiers, more loot, more info. So then it says 60 frames per second on console, Battle Royale. Experience Fortnite like never before. PS4, PS Pro, Xbox One, Xbox One X now supports 60 frames per second. So, hand tuned for each console to provide an extra smooth gaming experience while maintaining visual fidelity. That's beautiful, right? Now this next bit really gets to me because I'm a really big fan of this idea and I really would like to see it somehow brought into Battle Royale, because I really feel like it'd aid players when running from the storm. Even if it was only a single use thing that you could do with it, it'd still be hella fun to try out and hella fun to use for when being chased by a storm. And that is the hoverboard that is coming to save the world. It's not going to be a part of Battle Royale, guys. It's only going to be a part of Save the World. And it says, why run when you can hover? Explore each zone without depleting energy on the hoverboard. I feel like the hoverboard could be used though for single use only, to get from like point A to point B in Battle Royale. So say you're at like the top end of the map where there's like junction, let's say for instance, and the circles around like Moisty Mire, so that's like at complete opposite ends of the map. So you should be able to use a hoverboard to get from like junction down to Moisty Mire, you know, a single use hoverboard that as soon as you stop using it, you can't use it again. So anyway, new orchestral music score. This is for Save the World again. An entirely new score is premiering in S3, created by film composer Marco Beltrami, Logan, The Hurt Locker, etc. So yeah, there's going to be new orchestral music performed by that guy. Build mode improvements. So it says we've hammered down some upgrades, turbo building, automatic material change and more. And then it says I can check out a blog, but I don't want to check out a blog. So they have done major improvements to the building, guys. I've seen like a mini video here where it shows like you can now build inside of buses and trees and things like that, and like those little obstacles don't get in your way, although you can't use them as structural support, so just bear that in mind. The hand cannon, it's big, it's loud and it packs a punch, coming to both Battle Royale and Save the World. Again, I've seen a little bit of gameplay of this and it just looks hella crazy. Like I've seen it blowing up like part of a ramp and I was like, is this going to be like a base destroyer? And if it destroys freaking wood that quick, how quickly can it destroy your health? Two things that I was thinking about. So the general updates are major improvements to building, so players can now build structures just about anywhere, even through trees, rocks and cars, which is what I've just told you guys. This allows you more freedom when building, so no more pesky trees stopping your ramps. Structural support still works the same way. Only terrain or other buildings will support your built structures, not objects you build through. If you run out of materials while building, you'll now automatically switch to the next material available with resources. You can turn this feature off with the auto material change option in the game's settings menu. So if you guys prefer to keep a close eye on your materials, your material count and everything, you can turn it off in the game options menu. You can now continuously place the selected building piece by holding down the primary fire button. You can turn this feature off with the quote turbo building option in the game settings menu again. Battle Royale, switching between building pieces is now much smoother, especially using console controls under the new non-ideal network conditions. So again, new orchestral music score. The score was created by the film composer Marco, as we've already spoke. The hour-long score was recorded in Nashville with an amazing orchestra. Congratulations. It's your big day. Save the world. All music has been updated with an entirely new soundtrack. Battle Royale. The login, launch and lobby menus have updated remixes from the new score. So even sounds from Battle Royale have been updated. Added colorblind option. So if there's any of you guys that are a bit colorblind, or if you struggle to see certain colors, this is going to be a big update for you guys. This can now be found in the new accessibility tab in the game's options. There is a strength indicator so that you can find a level that works best for you. So then it says there's a strength indicator so that you can find a level that works best for you. This feature is still in development. We'd love to hear your feedback, especially if you're unable to find a level that makes the colours better for you. It says holding down the interact/use button when approaching a chest or downed ally will now automatically perform the action once in range. This also works when reviving teammates. Messaging now displays when party functionality has degraded due to server issues. Okay. This includes being able to join parties and send invitations. Pretty decent if you ask me. Easy anti-cheat protection added to Mac. Thank you. Anti-cheat protection. So that means cheaters, glitchers, hackers, they're coming down on you. Finally, I feel that Epic Games have sort of listened to my video that I put out, and maybe listened to a lot of other people's videos that they've put out, and just kind of worked on an idea for how they're going to stop people from cheating the game. That's awesome to hear about. Improve the look and feel of the game. Window title bar, buttons and borders on windows. Fair play. Bug fixes. So let's get into bug fixes. So they've fixed auto run being cancelled when opening the map or inventory screens. So they fixed that. Inventory icons should now no longer get stuck in a selected state after being dragged out of the inventory. Improve CPU performance when activating overlaps, such as traps or triggers. Optimize grass rendering to improve overall frame rate. And fixed an issue when incorrect numbers could be shown if you were enabled the Show Net Stats HUD option. Known issues. Microphones connected to controllers will be muted when changing any audio volume. So now it says Battle Royale, and it just says the weapons and items that have been added. It says hand cannon, added, fires heavy ammo. So there we go. There's an epic and legendary rarity. So there's two variants of the gun. It's found in floor loot, treasure chest, and supply drops. Pump shotgun behavior has been addressed. So this is the pump. This is the pump shotgun strat. If you guys know about it, the double pump. This is what they've been working on as well. Firing the pump shotgun and quickly switching weapons will now require you to pump the shotgun before the next shot. So even if you quickly switch and you quickly switch back, you'll still have to pump the shotgun before the next shot. That's how they're gonna work on slowing down the double pump. But they said that they will be monitoring any fallout from this and continuing to iterate on how this works throughout the next patches. So they're going to continue to work on it throughout the next patches. Grenades no longer have the ability to crit. Remove the Valentine's Day skin from the crossbow. Adjusted pistol drop chances in floor loot increased by 25% for pistols, rare pistols by 100%, decreased epic suppressed pistol by 33%, decreased legendary pistol by 20%. Again, more bug fixes, fix the colour outlines and weapon pickups not showing, fix the crossbow not reloading if the fire button is pressed with an empty ammo clip, fix the impulse grenade sometimes not sticking to the environment, fix the recoil recovery issue that caused the reticle to be lower in position than expected after switching weapons. So now we get on to performance. So it says 60 frames per second mode has been added, obviously, as we know, for the PS1 and the Xbox One. The PS4, sorry, not the PS1, the PS4 and the Xbox One. Battle Royale now defaults to 60 frames per second, but you can switch back to 30 frames per second in the settings if you prefer higher quality visuals. This replaces the uncapped mode. So there's not going to be any more uncapped mode. I did like uncapped mode, but okay. Optimize weapon and building selection to be much more responsive under non-ideal network conditions. Several HUD elements have been optimized to improve performance. Bug fixes, again, fixed hitching that occurred when jumping out of the battle bus, fixed hitching that occurred when encountering certain skins for the first time in a match. Gameplay, players now remain in control of their character for 10 seconds after earning Victory Royale. So that means at the end of a Victory Royale, if you win, you're going to be able to do some sort of celebratory dance, which means, I mean, that's freaking awesome. Like, finally, a reason to have all these dances and all these emotes and all these, like, in-game things that you want to be able to use, you now have a reason to use them. So now for 10 seconds after earning the Victory Royale, you can still run around, you can remain in control of your character. That is awesome. Players who do not have an outfit equipped will now have the same outfit, both in-game and the lobby. Okay. Bug fixes. Fix an issue where sometimes no weapon would be equipped on the first weapon pickup. Fix the crosshair reticle disappearing in certain cases. Fix an issue when the wrong item was dropped after switching inventory slots immediately after picking up a new item. Fix an issue where supply drops were unable to be viewed from long distances. Fix an issue where other player models could appear giant in certain network conditions. Fixed wall traps not triggering if placed behind certain stair configurations that didn't visually block the trap. Fix the wrong item stack sometimes being consumed when multiple instances of stacking items are in the quick bar. Fixed a rare server crash when a player would join a match. Fixed an issue that would cause visual delays when acquiring pickups or opening chests. So then it goes on to say UI. The full screen map can now be opened while spectating. The full screen map can now displays information about what buttons to do, about what the buttons do. Sorry, in the top right. The path of the battle bus is now visible on the map prior to the launch. When picking up items, we once again display the names and quantities on the HUD with an improved appearance. Ammo count is now shown in the tooltip for weapons on the ground. Added new streamer mode setting to the game options menu, which anonymizes all names that aren't squad members. So it basically makes you anonymous, is what I'm hearing in all new quote streamer mode. I like that. I feel like that's for me. That's awesome. The you placed X message now appears for only 10 seconds instead of 20 while spectating. Added a help button to the battle pass tab with a list of frequently asked questions. So again, bug fixes. Fixed an issue where after being eliminated, the banner rank of the opponent wouldn't match their rank, but would instead match your own. Fixed unclear description of emote key binding in the input settings menu. Fixed an issue where messages and pop-ups were affected by the HUD scale option. Fixed an issue with escape behavior where it was cancelling game actions rather than bringing up the menu, so downed players that were still in build mode could not open the menu. Fixed an issue where spectators could see the character model obstructing their view if the spectated player was scoping a sniper with their back to the wall. Fixed an issue where the text notifications would show for spectators joining despite show spectator count being disabled. Fixed not having enough visual padding between the current ammo in the magazine and the amount of ammo left in reserve. So let's get on to social. So it says emoting is now available in the pre-game lobby. So you can actually emote in the pre-game lobby, which is awesome. You can do this by clicking on your avatar emote. Banner, boost level and battle pass tier of party members are now shown in the lobby. So that's another great thing. The top menu in the lobby now shows expanded information on party members. So it says similar to the in-match menu. That's pretty awesome as well. Party Finder has been restyled with streamlined invite/join visuals. I like the idea of that. The actions you can take for each friend or invite request are now shown in line. Ray no longer enthusiastically announces all friend invites. Then it says bug fixes. It just says fix several cases of players failing to receive party invite notifications. So now let's move on to art and animation. So it says removed depth of field blur to greatly increase image sharpness for all players. Then it goes on to say bug fixes. Then it says lighting during all times of day/night now match the brightness across all quality options. Lighting contrast and intensity have been adjusted to improve contrast in certain times of the day that were flat, and to reduce shadows in times of day that were too dark. Fixed an issue which caused down players to become invisible if revived under water. I didn't even know about that. Didn't even know players could become invisible if revived underwater. Let's move on to audio anyway. Unique audio coming to several pickaxes and gliders within the next battle pass in version 3.1.0. So that's going to be the version after today's version that I'm talking about. But I'll go through that when that comes out as well, just to give you guys like everything that's on the patch notes in a video, so that you guys don't have to go reading through them all. You can just listen to me and my beautiful voice talk about them for you. Although this is going to be a long video because there's a lot to go through. Let's carry on. Created new semi-auto sniper world impact sounds so it doesn't sound as overwhelming when shot at. That's beautiful, to be fair. Imagine, like, you remember running through the field and you heard a big sniper shot and you was like, shit, that's at me. And sometimes it weren't. Well, they fixed that, thank God. Implemented a fix that should resolve the stuttering and lagged audio issues that were introduced in the last update. Fixed an issue that caused the pickaxe equip sound to play when other players jump from the bus. Alright, that was an issue? I thought that was just a new thing. Anyway, let's go on to known issues. So this is the very bottom and what they know of known issues. So in rare cases, the game may crash in the front end menus when shadow play highlights is enabled. To prevent this, please update to the latest version of GeForce Experience. After opening a supply drop that has been shot down, the loot will sometimes spawn in the sky and slowly fall down to the ground, so that's something else to know about. In rare cases, players may be unable to edit a player built structure, so they know about that as well. The current workaround is to press the edit button on an adjacent structure. I don't know what that means, but anyway guys, that is all of the patch notes for version 3.0.0. I will do the next video when version 3.1.0 drops. So yeah, that is kind of where I'm gonna end my video, because I literally have nothing else to talk about in version 3.0.0. All I've got to say is that I'm looking really forward to seeing what Season 3 Battle Pass has in store, because obviously I'm a big loot lover when it comes to my Fortnite. I'm a big Fortnite fan. I'm really looking forward to the mighty hand cannon that's coming. I can't wait to experience that in Fortnite. Honestly, I feel like this new Battle Pass, this new update, everything as a whole is just really pushing Fortnite into a whole new direction. Like, just when you think to yourself, what more could Fortnite potentially bring to the game? What more can they do? And they keep surprising and they keep delivering. I can't wait to see what else they have in store in the next few months ahead with the next few versions that come out. And I'm hella looking forward, just as much as I am for Season 3, I'm looking just as much forward to Season 4 and the rest of the seasons that Fortnite has to offer. I really think that this is a great game, and if you guys are not playing it, you're freaking missing out. Get over onto Fortnite, download it, it's free. It's free to download. Go on your PlayStation Store, go on your Microsoft Store, Go on Steam, wherever you're on, whatever you're on, go download Fortnite. Honestly, you guys are missing out. Anyway guys, that is where I'm going to end today's video. So if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications so you don't miss an upload, and so you don't miss when I go live or anything else on my channel. With that being said, I hope you guys have a good night, a good day, wherever you are in the world. Remember, think it, be it, own it, freedom. Peace, squad fam.